And yet another game between Edie and JonSnow. Huns were this time, so no houses. Eddie can see his sheep immediately. JonSnow can see the sheep almost immediately. So good start for both players, no problem here. Let's go for the maps. Let's go. I guess I can do a 100 speed again. Main gold for JonSnow, really forward this time. Boar, main stone forward, second gold outside, third gold outside. This is not looking good for him. He's got 2 extra golds inside his base, which is nice. Also 4 deer, there's the other boar, and he's gonna find the sheep. So food-wise, he will be fine. And with the Huns, you have a good eco. Usually you don't need the houses, so you can use all your villages to gather resources. But when it comes to gold, his map is really not too nice here. Let's go for Edie's map. Main gold for him, forward as well, but on the far side. 4 deer outside, main stone, okay-ish, I guess. Could be a rest, but I think it won't be a problem. And second gold, third gold also outside as well as the second stone. So when it comes to resources, pretty much the same for both players. Eddie doesn't have the deer inside, which will make it a little bit more difficult for him, but both players with similar starting conditions. Big plus for JonSnow, those 2 extra goals, and Eddie doesn't have a back base here. This is never too nice. Eddie re-walling here immediately. I guess he got the boar in from there, and now trying to lure the deer. He even opened a piece of wall. So let's see how he's going to do. We have extra berries here for Eddie, but they don't really matter, and players will now try to go up to feudal age and castle age as fast as they can. And then again, different options, of course. We have the option to go 1 TC and usually light cav archers and mangonels, and we have the option to go maybe 3 TCs. Booming is pretty uncommon, I guess. It's possible, but not with those maps. And let's see what the player's actually going to do. Usually on Huns War, the one who is going aggressive against a bad map can win the game relatively easily when you know what you're doing. But on the other hand, the good map and boom it out to Imperial Age, then it's like Viper, I think, once said, on this level, most games should be boom games if you really want to go for the win, like in tournament games. Of course, this is practice games, so players will do whatever they like. And we do see barracks up for JonSnow. We're gonna see stable, no archer range, and no stable and blacksmith actually. Maybe archer range later on. Stable to get scouts out. Maybe knight or 2 in castle age again. But I'm not sure what the plan is right now. And Eddie going market blacksmith apparently, walling this little hole in the wall here. Eddie saying strong map. I guess he's talking about JonSnow's map, maybe. He's talking about his own as well. Not sure, but you can see the 2 goals. Oh, we have a scout war? No. But JonSnow seems to have an advantage here. Ah, there's the villager from Eddie. And Eddie does not see a 3rd goal of JonSnow. So Eddie's saying no stable. Yeah, he knows about the stable right now. JonSnow 2 scouts on the field. And both on very high HP actually. Monastery and Siege Workshop coming up for 80. Both players are up to castle age. And let's see what JonSnow is doing. Monastery coming out forward. Do we see any TCs? No, not yet. Check for 80. Siege Workshop Monastery. Second Monastery actually. Oh, this should be interesting. 7 villages on gold. No TCs for Edie and JonSnow doing the monastery, but no TCs either. What is he planning to do here? Might see Siege Workshop come up as well. Yeah, there we go. Siege Workshop coming up forward. Of course, he's got the scout advantage here. Eddie usually is going for scouts, I guess, but in this game it's JonSnow who's going more aggressive, and Eddie's saying you rushed. JonSnow answering honestly, saying yes, and Eddie can see it now. Of course, he can see the Siege Workshop coming up. He couldn't stop the Siege Workshop from going up, was a little bit too late. At least the villager is going down. Wheelbarrow and Eddie doing Sanctity. JonSnow getting a mangonel, getting more monks out. 2 relics inside already. We have extra stone on the bottom side here, and 3 relics in a row on the bottom side as well. Didn't show those. Eddie's saying why? Because he can, I guess. We're gonna see mangonel, micro wars, but there's this 3 scouts, and they make a big difference here. I might lose 1 to conversion, but this monk definitely will go down. And JonSnow won't really mind about. Ooh, this is not good. Take the monk down first, and afterwards take the scout down. And actually, Eddie is staying with 1 scout. This was a bad micro for JonSnow. He's getting the relic in, but he should not have lost 2 scouts for not even for 1 monk, I guess. and technically lost 3 scouts. This is not good. And Edie suddenly can go aggressive with the 2 mangonels. Of course, JonSnow got one here. He's getting the 3rd relic, and he's got and number 4 as well. He's got 4 monks here, but really what matters is those little fights that are giving us psychological advantage, and of course the numbers advantage here. We see no redemption for Huns as far as I remember. They got really bad monks actually, Sanctity Stun of course, but otherwise, and for Edie I mean. Nice shot here from Edie, and he's taking down the Siege Workshop, so Edie in a good position. JonSnow suddenly on top again, not sure why. Because Edie is taking down this one, there we go, and Edie has the numbers advantage as well, military numbers. Let's see, resources of course very low. Does he have a second TC? He sold a stone apparently. JonSnow, 100 stone, that means 1 TC is up for him, or a second TC is up for him. Creating more mangonels and trying to... oh, he did light cav. Interesting, but Edie again managed to convert 2 of the light cav. He's got 4 monks here. JonSnow is not doing too good in this game. Let's go faster, let's not go that fast. And another mangonel 1 for 1 I guess, not sure. There's the light cav, but JonSnow should be able to convert at least one of those, maybe both. That's 1 being converted, that's 2 being converted on only getting 1 monk here, Edie. So that's 3 light cav again for JonSnow. Edie this time with a bad decision, should not have engaged here. Trying the same thing, but now 1, 2, 3, ooh, 2 light cavs converted. Wow, this is going back and forth. Another monastery coming up for JonSnow. He knows he may need more monks to convert those light cav. And while the light cav attacked the mangonel and getting it down, JonSnow is not fast enough. JonSnow actually lost the monastery to the ram, and he's gonna collect those relics again. Mangonel micro, let's see, that's 1 for 1 here. 3 monks taking those relics, and now Edie is close enough to the goal to take a hit, but nothing major happening. And more light cav, JonSnow go back, yep, there we go, good job for him. JonSnow a lot of wood in the bank and not much else. I guess he needs to figure 6 eco, but you have to pay attention to the front here, to the main fight. And again, Edie going a few light cav, 1 being converted, the second one dying. And now JonSnow is returning the favor, taking monk down, taking this light cav down, taking down the mangonel and the other monk. Ooh, Edie, where are your monks? Edie did not build enough monks, I guess, and now JonSnow has a big advantage. This went really fast here. Getting 1 back apparently, double siege workshop, and now Berg's coming up for Edie as well. Maybe to get some spears, also fixing the eco and getting a second TC, but only now, which doesn't really matter because Edie has 1 more villager. JonSnow doing TC number 3. And I'm gonna go faster again because I think the main fight is over for now in the mid-castle age, and JonSnow is not really going too aggressive here. It's not going like 1 TC and full pressure. So we're gonna see a few minor fights again. JonSnow going back with the light cav, waiting for the right time to attack. A little bit of a mangonel micro, and ooh, that was a nice shot for JonSnow. Edie did not pay attention here, but Edie using the light cav to take the mangonel down. So only lost that light cav technically, and JonSnow with a nice TC on that extra goal. This is good for him, using whatever he has. And do we see Imperial Age thoughts for any player? No, not really. And Edie, I think, is lower on resources. JonSnow with 800 score lead, and now engaging with the light cav. No, it's going back because there's a lot of spears in for Edie, but going around, and now he's gonna go for the monks. He's using the mangonels to shoot whatever he can find, and he's not even caring about those spears. Lost a few light cav to conversions again, but he's gonna be able to convert them back. That's 1 being converted again. That's the last one going down, the 1 spear going to the mangonel, and Edie calling GG here. Wow, this is huge. 1k score difference, and JonSnow very good resources, while Edie pretty low on resources. Lost the main battle, lost the relics, and JonSnow taking this game in a big castle age fight actually. Sorry for casting that fast here now, but was a big engagement, and it's going really fast for the players as well. Not as fast as this of course, but still. Nice game, short game actually, but I hope you enjoyed it. That's how Huns Wars can go with full castle age aggression. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you next game. GG.